Coming up on UIWtv, hear about how students came together for an international potluck. Also, see how a free local event encouraged community members to care for their neighbor and give back. And learn all about a fundraising foundation that is giving back to the UIW football program. All this and more next on UIWtv.
Hello and welcome back to UIWtv. We hope you had a great spring break. I'm Janelle De Jesus.
And I'm Emily Reyna.
How did you spend your spring break, Emily?
I spent quality time with family. How about you, Janelle?
Went to a Spurs game and got much needed rest. Well, let's turn it over to our first story of the day. Match Day is an exciting day for medical students all over the country, and the soon-to-be graduates of UIW School of Osteopathic Medicine gathered with their friends and family for the special event. 158 students found out where they will spend their residency for the next 3 to 7 years. Hospitals range from 36 states all over the country, and out of the group, 85 will be staying in Texas, while 19 will be staying right here in San Antonio. Congratulations to all of our future doctors. As for another celebration happening on campus, the International Student and Scholar Services hosted an international potluck during spring break. Students and faculty brought foods from many different cultures, from Italian spaghetti to Saudi Arabian al-kabsa.
They kind of be more involved in the community here, and they get together and they can share and bond over some yummy, delicious food and really just have a fun time, relax, and communicate.
Students also earned service hours for bringing in food. Look out for future ISSS events at uiw.campuslabs.com.
The Theater Arts Student Organization held rehearsals for their very first improv showcase. The organization wants to bring awareness to the new troupe as well as the talent that brews in the theater arts department.
We think you smell phenomenal. Yes. Probably one of the best rehearsal processes I've ever had, because it just feels like we get together, have fun, and try to accomplish the goal.
The showcase premiered on March 29th at the Student Engagement Center. The organization plans to have more showcases if the demand from students or faculty calls for it. The future of TikTok remains uncertain as Congress has introduced new legislation that threatens to ban the use of TikTok in the United States. The push comes from concerns over the company's lack of transparency regarding user data and claims by member of Congress that the app poses a national security threat due to its connections to China. During last week's congressional hearing, TikTok's CEO Xiaoji denied that the app is stealing or reporting user data to the Chinese government, saying, quote, "We do not do anything that is beyond industry norms," end quote. But many members of Congress weren't so convinced. The app currently has over 150 million users in the U.S. Analysts predict an app sale to the U.S. or total ban within the next 12 to 18 months. Dust off your bunny ears and find your favorite picnic basket for UIW's upcoming Easter celebration. UIW is hosting their 13th annual Alumni Easter Egg Hunt Saturday, April 1st. This event allows UIW alumni to come back to the nest and experience one of the many religious traditions at UIW.
I think this event is important for our community because we can bring our families in and we can showcase where we went to school. And Incarnate Word is always very family oriented.
Students and alumni will have the chance to enjoy games, meet Red the Cardinal, and participate in the Easter Egg Hunt. The event will be held from 10:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. on the Dubuis lawn. The Easter Egg Hunt will be held at 11 a.m.
Springtime also means it's a new fiesta season. That means a new crown once again rests on the head of another UIW student. UIW senior and business major Jaslyn Grace Ramirez is your new Miss Fiesta San Antonio. The 21-year-old was crowned last month at the Miss Fiesta selection and poster unveiling event at the Whitty Museum. She plans on raising money for several charities that benefit San Antonians during her reign. She will serve as an ambassador for Fiesta to over 150 nonprofit organizations. Congratulations, Jaslyn. We can't wait to see your boots on the float. Congratulations are also in order for another group of women. Earlier in the semester, we reported on the fashion management department's participations in the annual Red Dress Fashion Show. Well, we are happy to announce that the top 3 winners are all from UIW. Sophomore Gabby Mayo went 3rd place, freshman Madeline Molina came in 2nd place, and senior Maya Kanawati placed 1st place. The winners all designed and modeled their own dress for the show. In addition to bragging rights, the 3 students each earned some scholarship money. The event drew in participants from as far away as Corpus Christi, all to raise awareness for women's heart health. Great job, ladies. You're doing some amazing work.
As we near closer to the end of the semester, that means finals are just around the corner. The National Alliance of Mental Illness, or NAMI, and TASO held their first de-stress event on campus to help students calm their nerves. Students had the opportunity to play online games like Jackbox with their peers, helping them to forget about academics for a while.
Now that finals are approaching, it's a good way to kind of just relax and take some time to play games and really just enjoy each other's presence and have fun.
The 2 organizations hope that another de-stress event will be held again before finals begin. This will give students another chance to relax and enjoy their community during a stressful time in the semester. There's been a lot of debate about the health effects of coffee in past years. However, a new study is adding to the list of negatives. According to the New England Journal of Medicine, drinking just 1 cup of coffee a day can actually make you more tired over time. 100 adults participated in the study where they found the amount of sleep at night drastically decreased on the days they drank coffee. The study's lead author, Dr. Gregory Marcus, says this is still just one health factor to consider when drinking coffee.
Before we head into the break and send you off to entertainment, let's check out our social media question of the week. For all of you Starbucks lovers out there, we want to know, what is your go-to Starbucks order? We'll circle back to our viewer responses later in the show, but for now, stick around. UIWtv will be right back.
You are watching UIWtv.
Welcome back. I'm your entertainment insider, Isabella. Let's take a look at the latest buzz and entertainment news. In collaboration with Fred Rogers Production and PNC Banking, KLRN hosts the Be My Neighbor Day, a free event right next door at Brackenridge Park.
KLRN recently hosted an event to give back to the community and to celebrate what it means to be a caring neighbor.
Basically, you just, get to do a lot of fun activities, get to meet Daniel the tiger, maybe make some hygiene packages for the homeless, and you also get the opportunity to create a greeting card for the people in Uvalde. So it's a really great opportunity, and it's free, so what can be better than that?
There was music, snacks, games, and more. Children and families had the opportunity to join in on activities ranging from finger painting to feeling an actual armadillo shell at the San Antonio Zoo table.
The long line you see behind me is the line to have your chance to get your picture taken with Daniel the tiger.
There are so many resources available throughout the city of San Antonio, and so a lot of the tables that you see set up here today are promoting their services and the different programs that are available to all of the folks in our community.
This event was a great way for families to support and aid neighbors in need while educating the community as a whole. For UIWtv, I'm Matthew Jurinovich.
KLRN hosts many fun, free, and educational events through the year. To see what events they have in store for the month of April, visit klrn.org/events. For all the young gamers out there, Matthew Faletti is back with the latest in gaming news for Just Press Start.
I'm Matthew Faletti, and once again, it's time to Just Press Start. It's now official. Counter-Strike 2 is real, and it's coming out this summer. The new addition to the Counter-Strike franchise will be a free upgrade to Counter-Strike Global Offensive players. Franchise developer Valve says that this new version will be bringing many newer features and requests that have come from the CSGO community. The Nintendo Wii U and 3DS eShop closed on Monday. The closing of the online store sparked backlash from video game archivists for potentially causing hundreds of games to be lost forever. The popular Warner Bros. Fighting game Multiversus will be taken offline for a major revamping and relaunch in 2024. If you wish to play the game before it goes offline, you have until June. E3 2023 may not be happening this year after many more game publishers pull out of the event. The latest are Tencent and Sega, according to a new report from IGN. I'm Matthew Faletti, and this has been Just Press Start.
Matthew, can't wait to see how Counter-Strike 2 Play 1 comes out this summer. Music in a Minute is back again with all the latest in music news. Monday was a big night for singers and songwriters. The iHeartRadio Music Awards honor lots of her favorite musicians. Taylor Swift won Song of the Year and Best Pop Album for her chart topper Anti-Hero. Anti-Hero has been #1 for the top Billboard Top 100 chart for several weeks and reclaimed the spot after Miley Cyrus' Flowers temporarily dethroned the song. She also won the Innovator of the Year award. Doja Cat won Most Played Artist of the Year. The artist teased her 4th album earlier last week, claiming her new album is titled Hellmouth. She also says the new album will feature more rap, recalling the last time she had the chance was on her track Vegas for the Elvis movie. This has been Music in a Minute. To conclude our entertainment segment for today, Lanita is back with more film and TV updates with the final cut.
Welcome back to The Final Cut. I'm your host, Lanita. Let's get started. A Good Person, starring Florence Pugh and Morgan Freeman, released this past weekend. The film follows Allison as she tries to grieve and recover from the loss of her would-be sister-in-law.
Aren't you engaged to Nathan Adams?
I was, yeah.
I heard what happened to you, the accident.
Dungeons & Dragons: Honor Among Thieves releases tomorrow in theaters. The movie is based on the fantasy action roleplay game of the same name.
Everyone is raving about Dungeons & Dragons. It's the kind of epic fun you've been waiting for.
Protected with your very
Some fans are excited while most are a little reluctant. At the beginning of the month, the Amazon original series, Daisy Jones and the Six.
Oh my God. Your first single.
The series, based on the book of the same name, flashes back and forth from present time to 1977, following the story of the band. Some fans speculate this series is based on the real stories of Fleetwood Mac. The last episode premiered last week, so feel free to binge. Disney has announced that they are in pre-production for a live-action Princess and the Frog. Many fans have taken to Twitter for fan casts. I'm personally rooting for Coco Jones as Tiana. Well, I'm your host, Lanita, and this has been The Final Cut.
Thanks again, Lanita. I have to catch you up on all the hype for the Daisy Jones and the Six. Well, thank you for joining me today. That's a wrap for entertainment news. Don't go just yet. Sport is coming up next. For UIWtv, I'm Isabel Lara.
Welcome back and happy opening day to those who celebrate. Glad to have you back with us. My name is Sam Kamen and it's time to talk UIW sports. We begin with exciting news. Men's soccer will be playing in a new conference next fall. The Ohio Valley Conference announced UIW as their latest addition. The Cardinals are one of 4 teams joining the conference as an affiliate member alongside Chicago State, Liberty, and Houston Christian University. Joining the OVC gives UIW the chance to get an automatic bid to the NCAA tournament if they win the conference championship. Catching up on the latest action from the Diamond, Cardinal baseball and softball both conquered Houston Christian University this past weekend. Baseball started out their Southland Conference play with a series victory at home versus HCU and most recently got the dub on Tuesday versus Prairie View A&M. Ray Mendoza led the Cardinals to their 6-2 victory with 3 hits and 2 RBIs in the game on Tuesday, as well as 2 grand slams and 10 RBIs on the weekend versus the Huskies. Softball also came away with their first conference series win. This time it was on the road versus Houston Christian University, thanks to not 1 but 2 home runs by Avalon Sanchez in Game 3. They could not keep up the road momentum going to Texas A&M, losing 6-0 to the 21st ranked Aggies. On the court, women's tennis kicked off conference play this past weekend, winning both of their matchups against Northwestern State University and Southeastern Louisiana. It's no secret UIW is filled with talent. A select group of former UIW stars got their chance to show what their skills were all about on the field in front of NFL scouts. The Dallas Cowboys, Philadelphia Eagles, and Houston Texans were among many of the scouts in attendance. Last week, 20 UIW players participated in the Pro Day testing combine-like drills, including the broad jump, vertical jump, and 40-yard dash. Former UIW star and Walter Payton award-winning quarterback Lindsey Scott Jr. was one of the Cardinals participating in these drills.
It's great, to bring a lot of, attraction to UIW and kind of watching everybody come back, kind of like a homecoming reunion, and watching everybody compete. You got a sense of proudness and accomplishment that it's over that we.
The NFL draft is scheduled for April 27th through the 29th in Kansas City, Missouri. Good luck to all our amazing Incarnate Word football players that declared to the draft. We are more than proud of you. It might not be football season just yet, but we met with the Forever First Foundation to see how they are supporting UIW football and how you can help contribute to the upcoming season. Hannah Cash with the story.
Founded by alumni and other supporters, the Forever First Foundation unites all fans of UIW football to directly benefit players, coaches and support staff.
Fundraising, that's the backbone of everything we do. That's the primary reason why we started this foundation. We want to give back financially to the UIW football program.
Go. One more time. Built off the 3 pillars, which are fundraising, fan engagement and family, the foundation aims to provide unrivaled support for the football team. And this support seems to have paid off.
The 22 UIW football season was one for the history books. The team fell short in the FCS playoffs to the North Dakota State. However, they won the Southland Conference Championships with Walter Payton Award winner Lindsey Scott as their quarterback #1.
Forever First Foundation support the football program all year round by hosting tailgates all fall, holding events at spring games and also organising an annual golf tournament in the summer.
So our biggest event that we put on every year is our annual golf tournament. This year's tournament is going to be held on June 17th at the beautiful Hyatt Hill Country Resort. Last year we had over 220 golfers compete in it.
If you're interested in growing the foundation and wanting to support the football team, visit www.foreverfirstfoundation.com and click donate. For UIWtv, I'm Hannah Cash.
I know I can't wait for the football season to be upon us once again, so make sure to visit the Forever First website and donate. Grad student Rico Braun represented UIW Fincey in the NCAA Championships in North Carolina just a couple weeks ago. The first day of competition, Braun faced a tough opponents, but still managed to end with 9 victories in 15 matches day 1. Braun finished 12th overall, finishing with 10 10 wins in 23 matches. Congratulations to Rico and UIW Fencing. Another team that's been busy representing UIW at the highest level is artistic swimming. The Cardinals finished 3rd overall in the U.S. Collegiate Championships. Some of the highlights in that meet include junior Irande Aguirre's first place finish in technical competition and senior Nar Shamala's 3rd place in the solo routine. On the last day of the meet, UIW closed both team routines, finishing in the top 5, totaling 76 overall points. Now it's time to take a look at what the weekend is in store for UIW teams in our Games to Watch. We start out on the diamond with baseball as they travel to southeastern Louisiana for a 3-game set with the Lions. Their first game being Friday, March 31st at 6 p.m. versus the Lions. Both teams 2-1 in conference play to start the year. Staying in Louisiana, men's tennis at Nichols today, playing the Colonels there in Thibodaux, but a big one in New Orleans as they play the Privateers on Saturday, April 1st. Both teams undefeated in conference play. And possibly the biggest home game in UIW softball history as they host number 2 Oklahoma State. 30-2 on the year are the Cowgirls. They get a doubleheader with them. First game is Saturday, April 1st at 11 p.m. And outside of UIW, but still taking place in San Antonio this weekend, is the 101st annual Valero Texas Open. The tour event that is now held at TPC San Antonio is the 3rd oldest tournament on the PGA Tour. The 4-day event begins today and will finish on Sunday, April 2nd. This will be the final tune-up for our tour players before they hit Augusta, Georgia for the Masters next weekend. The field features many great players, including reigning champion J.J. Spawn, major champion and San Antonio native Jimmy Walker, as well as 5-time PGA Tour winner and Oklahoma State alum Ricky Fowler, just to name a few. And that does it for sports today. Until next time, I'm Sam Kamen. But before we close out the show, let's bring it back to our social media question, and that was, what is our favorite Starbucks drink? I gotta say, mine is the white chocolate mocha. But what did our viewers say, Janelle?
Thank you, Sam. Well, this week we asked, what is your go-to Starbucks order? Here are some of the answers we got. Jared Luna said, water. Jimeno Olivares said, iced peach green tea lemonade with 2 scoops of matcha. And Eric Lumalu said, a strawberries and cream frappuccino. Thank you all for your responses, and I'll definitely have to try the last 2 on my next Starbucks visit. So Emily, what do you normally get from Starbucks?
You can never go wrong with a classic caramel macchiato.
You're right, classic, and I'll definitely try that as well. Well, that's the end of our show. Thank you once again for tuning in.
We have one more newscast left, so don't miss it. We'll be sending off a few of our graduating officers here at UIWtv.
That's right, it will definitely be an emotional one, so you don't want to miss it. Until then, I'm Janelle De Jesus.
And I'm Emily Reyna.
And this has been UIWtv.